Right. What is going on, everybody? Hold on, let me clear this camera. Make it clean. All right, cool. So, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? Let me go out here in the living room and see. All right, no one's out here, so let me sit out here with my little man just knocked out on the couch. What's good, Raven? What's going on, brother? As you can see, this little man is knocked out cold. Knocked out cold. So I'm not gonna move him just yet. We'll let him sleep for now until I gotta take him into the bedroom. Yeah, he's peaceful when he's asleep, but not when he's wide awake. When he's wide awake, it's a whole different story with this little boy. So I'm tired. My body's tired. It is almost, time is it? Close to about 1:30 in the morning. And didn't have no time to do any type of like gaming or anything. So I just wanted to sit here, talk to you guys in regards to Game Awards and Cyberpunk, amongst other things, and give you guys my thoughts about all the stuff that is happening. So, let me try to pop this up here. All right, turn on this light because I gotta clean up the kitchen right now. All right, so in regards to Game Awards, Game Awards, Game Awards, Game Awards. As I stated before, or as I stated earlier, that a big congrats to the Naughty Dog team and winning Game of the Year for this year, 2020. And even though I thought it was an okay game, yeah, I've heard the same thing too, Raven. Even though it's an okay game, personally speaking, I didn't feel as though the game was strong enough to actually win Game of the Year. But when you sit back and you think about, I don't know who is exactly voting for Game of the Year or who's voting for all these other categories and stuff. I guess it makes sense on why they would vote. Last of Us 2 for Game of the Year. What were the other nominees? Let me try to find that for you. I know Ghost of Tsushima was one of them. FF7 Remake was another. I think Resident Evil 3 was another. And I can't remember the other nominees as far as what was for Game of the Year or nominees for Game of the Year. I don't even have my, I'm not even in the room to be close to my laptop. to pull it up. I honestly, me personally, I was thinking more along the lines of FF7 remake initially, but then as time passed and I thought about it more, I can see why that didn't win Game of the Year. So I wasn't mad about that. Wasn't mad about none of it at all, actually. I just thought that with Ghost of Tsushima being the way it is, and how like deeply influenced in the culture it was, and the direction of the game, and things like that, I started to really deep down think that that would be the game to take it. That it would be Ghost of Tsushima, and a lot of people would not be too surprised, but a lot of people would be happy. What's going on, Oz? What's going on, brother? Man, looking at my face in this camera now, I just realized how much my face is slimmed down since I've been fasting. So yeah, that was my thoughts. Like I just, part of me knew that Ghost of Tsushima was going to win Game of the Year above anything else. But what I was more surprised about, I don't think it won any award. Well, no, I take that back. I think it won Best Art Direction. Which, well, the fact that it was nominated showed you something else. That an indie developer actually got nominated for a major category, which is good. But besides like Best Art Direction, Ghost didn't win anything else though. Which is what I was really, really stunned about. Sorry once again, guys. I'm trying to clean up this kitchen. Get this kitchen in order before I sit down. So I'm going to be walking in and out of the camera while I'm talking to you guys. So yeah, the fact that that was the only award that it won, I was just like really, really taken back and surprised. Now, the two categories that FF7 Remake made, or won, made sense. I think it was like Best RPG and Best Score, or Musical Score, or something like that. I've told you guys over and over and over again when it came to that game, that the music in that game was so fucking fantastic. And that definitely deserved to win Best Musical Score. And even as much as like the music. So I'm hearing mixed. We're going to get to that in a second, Oz. We're going to get to that in a second. And also in regards to Best RPG, which definitely made sense. There was no other RPG coming close to FF7 Remake. Not even remotely. Not even remotely close for this year. So yeah, I didn't think the Game Awards was going to be this soon though. So that's the other thing that kind of like threw me off a lot, was the fact that excuse me, that it happened so soon. Like I happened to check YouTube and I seen that it was a live stream set with I think it was IGN or Game Trailers or something like that for the Game Awards. I was like, fuck, I didn't know that was today. Um, Trailers with the Game Awards. The biggest trailer that I've seen after, and because of the time of night that I was going to be getting home, I wasn't going to be able to do no reactions to any of those trailers. But Sephiroth being in Smash was a shocker. Big shocker, actually. And I guess you could throw in the Evil Dead game. People want to make a big deal about Michonne and Daryl and Red versus Master Chief being in Fortnite. The new Among Us map that's coming out for a lot of people that like to play Among Us. The trailer for season 3 of Fall Guys. A lot of other like trailers here and there, but it wasn't nothing to like really like blow me away. The one, like I said, the one thing I was really surprised about was seeing Sephiroth and Smash being announced in Smash. So besides like game trailers, it wasn't. I mean, they had some decent ones. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. It had some decent ones, but other than that, it wasn't nothing too crazy to like really, really make me lose my shit. And then we get into Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. Now, in regards to the things with Cyberpunk that I've heard and seen firsthand, I'm going to put I can't say a disclaimer. It's not really a disclaimer. Because it's still my thoughts in regards to the game. But I will tell you right now, I know it's been a while, man. But what's going on, Tyler? I will tell you guys this now. I don't know if I'm gonna actually get it. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, man. To be quite honest. And the reason why I don't know if I'm gonna get it right now is I have personally seen how this game runs. And I've only personally seen how this game runs because my daughter has this game. And so I got to kind of lean forward some. And so when I sat there and watched my daughter play like a tad bit of it, the night of release or the day of release, I came home from work. She was out in the living room. She was playing the game. What did I do? I sat down, made a couple sandwiches, looked at it for a second. And I thought to myself, I was like, man, why does this game seem like it's running at fucking 12 or 15 frames per second? But then I was just like, all right, maybe it's just one of those things of like where it's like too much shit up on the screen, and you know how like some of the old NES games did when it was too much stuff and then it would like kind of lag and hesitate. And I'm trying to use the Ninja Turtles game, for instance, is a perfect example. The original Ninja Turtles game for NES. When there was too much stuff on the screen, it would take forever for it to kind of load the stuff in and render everything in, and the character would, move a little slower compared to usual. So I was just like, all right, well, maybe it's just one of those things of where too much shit on the screen. I gotta pick this phone up real quick. So then I get to reading stuff and hearing stuff and hearing more stuff. And the more stuff I heard, the more I was just like, Then I was like, damn, I don't know if I really want to get this game now. Then one of my employees that has the game was telling me, sorry, trying to prop this up. Fuck. That didn't work. Hold on one second. Sorry guys, hold on. Trying to see the best way for me to prop this phone up on the counter. All right, I think that's good. All right, cool. So then, one of my employees came to work today, and he was really, really looking forward to Cyberpunk. Really looking forward to Cyberpunk. So he started to mention. He started by saying Cyberpunk first, and then he put his head down. And I was just like, oh no. I was like, don't tell me. Like, don't tell me. What's wrong? What's wrong with it? Now, he then proceeded to tell me that the game crashed on him 5 times today before he came to work. And that wasn't even like him doing anything. That was just like him moving from like one space to another. And said the game crashed on him 5 times. So I was just like, shit, 5 times in one game session. And so then last night, as I got home from work, yeah, so got home from work last night, and my daughter, that has the game, tells me that she can't finish the game right now because the game is glitched. And I said, what? What do you mean the game is a glitch? So then she's like, it's a certain part of the game where, and she read up on it. It's a certain part of the game. Don't know exactly what part. I didn't even ask her. That something happens and it glitches out the character that keeps you from, yeah, but see, here's the thing. I'm gonna get to that part too, Tyler. And she was just like, it doesn't allow you to go any further. And I was just like, so, like, what can you do about it? She's like, it's nothing you can do. It's like, so you have to sit here and wait for a patch to come out to patch whatever issues before you can continue on playing the game. And she said, yeah. I was just like, man, yeah, this really makes me not want to buy it now. And to my understanding, right now, like the best option to play Cyberpunk is PC. And I don't even know if PC has any problems. But as far as like playing on an original or an older console that is not PS4 Pro or next gen, the game runs horrible. And it's just like, it's demoralizing. It's demoralizing because it's not like the game was only made for next gen. Well, to my understanding, that a patch did come out, but a patch came out today, but I don't know what the patch covers. I didn't even look into it. But you know, the game wasn't made technically originally, to my understanding, for next gen. It was made for the current gen or the PS4 and Xbox generation before PS5 and Xbox Series X. So I'm just like, damn, if like you can't even play it on like an older PS4 without the frame rate being like total ass. And I'm just like, damn, like I don't want to play a game yet, let alone stream a game if it doesn't run at like a solid between 25 to 30 FPS. This is like, damn, what the hell? Like I don't even want to play it if it's running at that slow of a frame rate. So I'm at the point now Yeah, and that's crazy that it's at that point. So I'm at the point now where I'm just like, man, I just want to wait. Like I don't even want to buy right now. I really don't. I have more than enough money to get it, but seeing how bad it runs on like the older PS4 and the last generation of Xbox consoles, I'm just like, what am I playing this for then? Like, why am I going to play it? The customization, to my understanding, for your characters are crazy, are absolutely positively crazy. But the game just does not run well at all. Like, even I've seen videos, I've seen videos of how characters' faces are not completely rendered into the game while you're playing it, let alone like textures and environments and stuff like that weren't completely rendered into the game while you were playing it. And so I'm like, man, yeah, yeah, and it's crazy. Like I haven't been interested in a Watch Dog game, and since like the first one. And the first one I was interested in based off the E3 trailer that we had got until we seen what the actual product looked like, and then that kind of turned me away from it. So I haven't even played a Watchdog game at all, let alone look at it like a full playthrough of it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel as though right now the delays that they did for the game has not been worth it because of the issues that a lot of players are having with the game itself. And they delayed this, well, how many times? Like 3 or 4 times already before it came out. So I don't know. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But more than likely, I'm just going to end up waiting on it before I get it. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm really, really surprised too, Tyler. The state of this game right now, I honestly feel as though that they should have just waited until 2021 to release it. Yeah, the only games I got lined up for next year are for next gen. Honestly, when they announced that December 2020 delayed, it should have just said 2021. I don't know if I would have delayed it that late. However, I feel as though it's God, God. How can I put it? I'll use Cold War as an example. So Cold War on the surface, of like zombies and campaign, multiplayer to an extent is good, but I don't feel like it was a complete release. Like it's only very few multiplayer maps. You only have two of the kind of like ground war maps or whatever, and then two of like the firebomb, fire team, dirty bomb game mode or whatever. But then the big thing that's coming up next week is how it's implementing Warzone along with the update of like new maps and other guns. And now it's going to actually feel like it's going to be a full release of a game after the 16th next week, which is okay because I mean I enjoy playing Cold War. I enjoy playing multiplayer of Cold War. I enjoy playing zombies in Cold War, but it's not. I don't feel like it was a full game at launch, and it was some other games that kind of did that same thing, like with Street Fighter Five. It was not no it was no arcade mode. It was no story mode. It was only just what was it, online play and something else. I can't remember what else they had, but it was for the amount of money that they were charging. It was not a fully developed game. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Tyler. That's what I'm saying, man. Like it's just it does not run well. It does not run well. It does not run well. I've seen videos of where it looks like the frame drop between 12 to 15 frames per second, which makes it look as bad as it's looking. But I need to see what other games that they have done because I've hearing that they've done other release games and whatever release that they did prior. Excuse me. Whatever release they did prior to Cyberpunk had its fair share of issues during launch or whatever that game was too. So it's just unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it's not running the way it's supposed to. Did you expect it to turn out like this before it came out? No, not to this extent. No, not to this extent. I thought it would have like some slight bugs here and there, but not the problems that it's having. Definitely would not have expected that at all. But as I said, it's a shame that it's at that point where it's having the issues that it's having because I'm hearing good shit about it for the people that have actually played through the game on like PC. But you know, you want to actually get your hands on it yourself. I haven't played a Hitman game since sheesh. Shit. When's the last Hitman game I played? I can't remember. Yeah. Different games, different developer. Different games, different developer. Oh man, what a day. It's just 2 more weeks until Christmas, man, to get through this stuff. So besides that though, man, once again, I just yeah, I think I hope it will. I can't say I hope it does too. I agree with you. I hope it does too. Um Besides that though, man, um nothing else really. Nothing else. Nothing else. I've had a long ass week. Had a very long week. And next week is going to be, I feel like, even longer. And the week after that is going to be 10 times longer because that'll be the week of Christmas. And things are going to be out of fucking control at the job in 2 weeks. Um, so I bought some socks, some Advent socks. More than like I'm just gonna take the shit out the box and just bundle them together. Yeah, I seen it yesterday. Bundle them together and just throw the shit in the drawer because I don't feel like opening it day by day. My wife was telling me to watch some movie called Unhinged, talking about how good that movie was. So I'll probably sit down and watch that movie tonight, more than likely. Probably play what time is it actually? Sorry, 2:04. Yeah, probably in like 30 minutes I'm gonna end up jumping off of here. Probably play some Cold War for about another 30 minutes. And then at that time I'll put on Unhinged. I'm probably gonna end up falling asleep on it, but I'll watch it more tomorrow. What should we play tomorrow, man? What should we play tomorrow? Should we play some more RE2 remake, or should we just shoot some shit on some GTA Vice City? Which game should we play tomorrow? I don't know which one I want to play. I just want to stream for you guys and sit down and chat and just chalk it up with everybody tomorrow. Vice City. I was kind of looking along the lines of that too. Any relaxing games do I play? Man, my fucking library is so massive. Like I got oh well, congrats there, Raven. You know, Just Cause 4 came out on PlayStation Plus this month. Oh, what's up, brother? Thank you, man. Much thank you. Appreciate the love from New Zealand. Yeah, I got Just Cause 4 off the network for free. So I guess we can. Do y'all want to see me play that? I know we played Just Cause 3 before, but did you guys want to see some Just Cause 4 or just stick with some Vice City tomorrow? Oh, this is my wife's doing with the butterflies and shit that's on the wall. So between Just Cause 4 or Vice City. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. I beat the game completely. Metal Gear Rising is your favorite? Oh, is that the one we're riding? I have not played that one. I never played that one. Snake Eater is my favorite. Metal Gear Solid 3. The soundtrack, especially the opening soundtrack. Opening soundtrack is like fucking James Bond flick, which is what I've been watching a lot of like the newer James Bond's movie the last couple nights. So going from like Casino Royale and everything. I would love to see a remaster of Metal Gear Rising though. I would love to see it. I would definitely play it. I would definitely fucking play it for sure. So yeah, we can do either Just Cause 4 or we can do some Vice City. You guys let me know which one you're in the mood to actually in the mood to see. Just Cause 4. Yes. I haven't looked at the last two Mission Impossible movies. I need to. Just Cause. All right, cool. We'll do Just Cause 4 tomorrow then. That's what we'll do. We'll do some Just Cause 4 tomorrow. Yeah, I think Snake Eater is definitely my favorite though. Snake Eater is my favorite. Snake Eater. Then I will go through with the original, the one on PlayStation, the first one. I will go with that second. Part 4 will be third. Part 5 will be no. Hold on. Snake Eater is one. The first one is second on my list. The fourth one is third. The second one is fourth. And then part 5 is last on my list as far as favorite. But you know, the funny thing is, unless you actually really keep up with Metal Gear Solid, the story can be confusing. Storyline wise, can be a little bit confusing as far as like the dialogue and trying to explain what one thing is another and how it links to this, that, and the third. It kind of reminds me of Death Stranding. It definitely reminds me of Death Stranding and how you hear the dialogue of what's going on in the game and you're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about or what is going on? And also like Kingdom Hearts. And dude, I after the second one, I stopped keeping up with the story, and like even part three, like the story became confusing in regards to like how it links with one versus the other, and then you have the other spin-offs as far as like I think it's like Chain of Memories and some other stuff too, and it's just like all right, I can't keep up with the story, like I can't. So I was confused about Death Stranding at first until playing it playing it, and that game still surprised me on how simple it is, but how good it is for myself. Personally speaking, when it comes to Death Stranding, man, I enjoyed the shit out of Death Stranding. I just hated going through those snow mountains and trekking all the way back over to where we first started at to get to the end of the game itself. Yeah, it depends on the developers and also licensing and who has the rights to certain game franchises. That determines on whether or not if a game is going to get remade or not. That's what it kind of boils down to in the end. All right. Well, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm gonna get some rest. So that way, when I come back on here tomorrow, we'll be refreshed and we'll be playing some Just Cause 4, and we'll just chat and have some fun tomorrow. Um, so we will definitely talk more about a lot of other stuff tomorrow, but I am definitely tired. I'm definitely tired. I need to just relax now and chill. I still got my damn hoodie on from earlier when I got in from work. All right, everybody. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow for some Just Cause 4, and we'll talk some more stuff tomorrow. So other than that, man, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you all later. Appreciate it. Thank you.